Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will do modeling and assembly of this hinge. As you can see that I have a model it and I have assemble it, and you can see that my isometric view is matching with my drawing isometric view. So we will create this assembly with the help of a default assembly workbench. So this is the very simple tutorial to understand the assembly workbench of a FreeCAD. So I will close this file and create a new file. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write articles and tutorials on FreeCAD. You can download my tutorial source file from here, tutorial source file page, and you can also support me by buying a cup of coffee on ko-fi.com. Your small support will help these channels to grow, and it will motivate me to create more awesome content on FreeCAD. I thanks to all my supporter, those who have supported me by buying a cup of coffee. So keep supporting, and it will help me to grow this channel, and it will motivate me to create more awesome and useful tutorials on FreeCAD. So let's come back to our tutorial. So first I will create a new file, and now I will insert my body, and I will on my origin plane. So now, so if we zoom out, so we can see that these two hinges are assembled with the help of a pin, and we can see the details in the section view. Now first thing which I will do is to create this body, and we will save as this body, and we will make the body of other sides. So let's start our tutorial. So first I will select the right plane and click on the sketch, and I will off the origin plane. Now on the right plane we will switch to the side view, and we can find the details here. So here is of diameter 13, and if we go in a section view, so here is a diameter 7. So I will create a circle here and select smart dimension, and provide it 13 mm. And now here I will create a rectangle, this will be the rough rectangle. And now I will delete this line and click on the trim, and trim this, and this. And now we will give the dimension. So if we zoom it, we can see the dimensions here. So from center to this edge is a 4.5. So I will select dimension and provide it 4.5, and I will move it. And here from center to this edge is of 37.5. So I will select this and this and provide it 37.5. And here this is the 4.5, and the thickness is of 3 mm. So I will select it and provide the 3 mm. Now I will close it, and we will extrude it. So to get the extrusion distance, we will move to this section view. So extrusion distance we can see here is of 102. So I will select the sketch, click on extrude, and give the 102, and here I will keep it symmetric to the plane, and click on OK. Now we will remove the material on this side, but we will do at end, because I will save this part, and that will be helps to model the hinge of the other side. So here I will give these two fillets, so we will find out the fillet details. So it is a R10 fillet of a typical type, which means all four corners having the R10 fillets. Now I will select the fillet tool and select this edge and this edge, and give the value R10 and click on OK. Now our next feature is to create this countersunk hole, whose detail is given here. It is a dia 8 hole through, and this diameter 10 and with depth of 1 mm. So I will switch to the front view and select this face and click on the sketch, and I rotate my model, and I will switch to the main view, and here are the four holes. So I will select a circle tool, create two circles, and I will provide the symmetricity constraint, and distance is of 25. So I will select this and provide the distance 25, and this is of 8 mm, and select this and made it equal. Click on the project geometry and I will project it. So now if we move to the side view, so this is given the 55. So we will switch to the wireframe, and here it is given a 55, which means that from the edge it will be the 10 mm. So select the smart dimension 10 mm, and now here are the two holes. So I will create the two circles and make it symmetric, and now give the dimension of 76. Select this and give the dimension 76. Now we will constrain this hole. So we will select the dimension tool and provide vertical dimensions, and now here we will link the equations, which is I will create a bracket, give it a 75 minus 37, close the bracket, divide by 2, so it will calculate the distance, and now I will close it. So here I will create a countersunk hole. So select the hole tool, and here is my drill size of 8 mm, and I will say it through all, and from here I will select the countersunk, and the diameter is of 10 mm with a depth of 1 mm. So click on OK. Now we have created the hole. Now we will create a cut. So here dimension is given 52 and 53. So this is the 52, another side is a 53, and there is a 0.5 mm clearance on the both the sides. So I will select this face and click on the sketch, and I rotate my model, and I will switch to the wireframe view. Now I will simple create a rectangle, and I will project this outer edge. Click on the project it, and select this point and line and add a coincidence, and select the dimension tool and provide it 26, and I will also project this bottom edge because position is given 29.5. Click it and select dimension and provide it 29.5 and set the vertical dimension rough, set it 30. Click on close, and now I will switch to the flat lines. So here I will remove the material completely. So select the sketch, click on the cut, say it through all and symmetric to the plane. Click on OK, and now select this cut and mirror it on the other side. So click on the mirror tool, and from here I will select my reference, select this mid plane and click on OK. And now here is a drill of a 7 mm. So I will select the face and click on the sketch and create a circle, select dimension, give the value 7 mm, click on close and click on the hole tool, give the 7 mm and say it through all, say OK. Now if we see our drawing, there is a fillet of R1.5. so select the fillet tool and select this edge and this edge and give it 1.5 and click on OK. So this is how we have made this bottom hinge. Let's save it, and I will save it as a R1. Click on save, and now to save our time we will save this part and we will create the other hinge, because the whole positioning in the same and size is also same. All we have to modify this cut. So I will go to the file and click on the save as, and I will give it a part 0 to R1. Now I will close it and open my fresh part. So here is my part 2. Now here I will delete this fillet and delete this mirror and cut, and here we have the sketch, and we will edit this sketch and remove this 26 dimensions, and or better to delete this sketch as well and create a fresh sketch for the cut. So select the face and click on the sketch, and now rotate my model and I will create a rectangle, and here we will switch to the wireframe, and now here is a dimension 53. So first I will make this and this symmetric with my axis, and I will give the dimension 53, and now here is a dimension is a 29.5. so I will select it and project this edge so that I can give the dimension. Now select this and give the 29.5, and this vertical I will give the rough dimension because I wanted to remove the material. Now I will switch to the flat lines, and here I will completely remove the material, select the cut, and from here say it through all and set it symmetric to the plane and click on OK. Now we will check the features. So we have fillet, we have holes, we have these holes. So we will change the end condition of this hole. So it is failing, so we will delete it because it is not going through all. If I see the hole, or simply through all, it is not detecting here, so why not delete this hole, and here I will on this pocket. So it was created on this face. So best thing which we can do is to redefine the sketch plane. So we will go to our sketch and go to the our attachment editor, and here we will on our body, and here the attachment editor I will delete it and select this face again and click on OK, and let's on our whole sketch and edit the whole. Let's select the reverse and let's give total is let's give the 120. Okay, now I will on this pocket and let's see what happened. So here we have to it is better to so we have created the sketch, and now we will create a hole. So we will select the face and click on the sketch, rotate our model and select the circle and select the diameter, give it 7 mm, click on close, select the whole wizard, and this is of 7 mm, and make it through all, click on OK. Now here is a fillet of R1.5, so I will select this and this and click on the fillet and give it a 1.5, click on OK. So we have created both the hinge, and now we will create this pin. So I will create a new file, create a body, and on my origin plane, and here creation of this pin is very simple. If we zoom to this section view, so we will simply select the front plane and click on the sketch, go to the model tab and hide the origin. So here I will simply create a rectangle, and now I will select the polyline, select this vertical, horizontal and vertical, and here I will make it vertical and this one vertical, and we do not require this line, so we will simply trim it. And now we will make this pin symmetric to this axis. So I will click on the symmetricity constraints, select this point, and this axis. Similarly this point and this axis. So select the horizontal dimension, provide the 106, and this one is of 102, and this is the diameter 7. So from this point to this point it will be 3.5, and select this to this, which is of 13 divided by 2, so 6.5 is the radius. Now I will move this dimension, and here I will provide the horizontal constraint. So here it is not updating. Okay, now it become horizontal. Now I will close it and create a simple revolve, and I will select my reference, this x-axis, click on OK. Now I will save my pin as a part 3. So part 03, I have already modeled it, so I will give the revision R1. So we have created all 3 parts. Now we will create an assembly. So here I will create a new file, and from here I will switch to the assembly workbench and create an assembly, and this is active, you can check it, active object. And now I will insert my body, click on open file. So here the first I will insert it my part 1, say insert, and now select the body. So first save your file, so let's save it. So hinge assembly, I will give it R1, and I will say yes, click on OK. Now I will again insert the same body. It is the same but cut is different, which is having the different name. So I will insert the part 2 R1 and select it and click on OK. Now here I can give my name. Let's press F2 and give it hinge bottom, and this one is of hinge top. And now select the second one and click on the transform, and we will rotate it. So this will be like this as per our drawing. Now click on OK. We will set the hinge position. If you see in a right view, so we have to make this face of my top hinge and bottom hinge should be parallel. So I will select this face and give the distance constraint, and here I have provided distance 0 and click on OK. And now I will select my top hinge and go to the transform tool and move it. Okay, now I will select assembly and activate it, and select this inner diameter and this inner diameter, and add the cylindrical joints. Click on OK. And now here you can see that this and this are the parallel. And now I will move my top hinge and provide the 0.5 mm clearance. So I will select this face and this face, and first activate it. So this face will match with this face with 0.5 mm clearance. So here is a distance joint, and here I will give the 0.5 and click on OK. So now if you see the right view, so this and this face are the parallel. So this is how we have a model and assemble the hinge. And now we will insert the pin. So we will go to the object and select this pin and click on OK. So you can see that pin has been placed as exact locations. I can provide the constraint, okay, to the my pin, or I can simply place it at a ground. So instead of providing the constraint, it is fit at correct location, so I will make it ground, else I can provide the constraint. So this is how we have model and assemble the hinge in a FreeCAD, and we have also learned the modeling with the use of assembly default workbench. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.